What's up, guys? Travis with Road Alliance Customs. In the shop today, we got a 58 GMC. I got to do a little bit of work to it. The cab corners, a couple dents here and there, and a bunch of holes in the doors from tow mirrors. So, I'm going to show you around and then we'll get into it. Alright, as you can see, I got this 58 GMC here in for some patchwork repairs. A couple dents. I got a dent on that door, a little dent here. I'm going to try to get it out for him. If I don't feel confident, I won't touch it, but I'm going to try my hand at that. And that's pretty much about it. This truck is really clean. It's a Texas truck, so not too much I have to do. Also got to weld up all these holes from various tow mirrors. Holes on here, but it's pretty clean. I'm excited to get to work on it. Alright, first things first, get that big dent out of here. Still a little, couple tiny dents there. You can see this one here and that there. It's just a shelf right under here. It's really hard to get behind there. I tried prying on some dollies to put pressure on that low spot. Can't seem to get it up flush. So, but it's a low spot. You can put a little bit of filler in there if you need to. So I'm happy with that. Next, I want to move on to this dent here. Kind of a crease. See if I can't pop that out and smooth that back out. Alright, so I can reach my hand in here now that I took the latch to open the door off. I can reach my hand in, get a dolly on the back side of this. First, I might take a long bar with a block of wood here to protect the sheet metal and kind of pry this crease out. I'll see how well that works. If it don't, I'll just let's go straight to dollying. Put the dolly on the edge of this crack and then hammer out around it to push the low spot out. So this dent taken care of pretty good. Still kind of see where that seam was. It's kind of inevitable, but this little piece of aluminum, I got most of the dent away. There's still some dent in a few spots, but and right down there where that body line is, it was really hard to get that out, but got most of it out, and it's getting painted, so it's going to get a skim coat of some kind of body filler anyway, so it's more than a lot of people would do. But hey, you can see my reflection. Fist bump. Well, alright, so I can't start cutting anything on the cab corners because the tank is leaking. So I need to take the tank out, which kind of sucks, but you know, it is what it is. Can't even tell where it's leaking from anymore. So, all right, let's Yes, let's take this thing out. Alright, so I got this tank out. It's leaking from the bottom of the seam. So it's kinda tough to tell where it's actually leaking from. He asked if I could fix it, and I don't really feel comfortable fixing it, because if I weld what I think is the issue, like from here to here, it could be a little pinhole here and start leaking from there. Or a pinhole further down and start leaking from there. You know, it's just, if it's still leaking on a seam like that, it's just better to get a new tank. So I told him that, and I'll see what he's gonna do. But I have a lot of gas on the floor I need to clean up before I can start cutting anything, because one spark and this truck is up in flames. So let's clean that up. Alright, I want to test something. This is some gassy mud that was in that crack. Yep, just as I suspected. I don't want that happening inside the truck. So, guess I better vacuum all that stuff up. So, since the tank's out and it's still pretty wet back there, and in the creases and the cracks in between the panels, it's all wet with gas. I'll show you. So since that's all wet, I'm not going to do any cutting that will go into the cab. Like, I'm not going to cut the cab corners out because the sparks will hit that, and I don't want to catch this truck on fire. So I might have to have a few days for that to dry before I can touch it. So probably just gonna prep these holes, the little ones that are on his door from like various tow mirrors and stuff. I'll prep those. I'll do everything I can to not make any sparks, but fortunately I can't cut those cab corners out. But a few days I'll get that started. I don't even think I want to start it tomorrow. There was a lot of gas that dripped in there. Alright guys, that's it for this one. Since I don't have welding gas and I can't cut the panels out because I don't want the truck to catch on fire, next time I should have gas and we can start cutting this thing up. So, thanks guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Keep it real.